So this book just arrived. It's by Nikki Grimes, one of my favorite authors. I was able to meet her actually when I was at the Chappaqua Book Festival, and we were side by side, and I had my few books of not very many people stopping by to see me. And it was just a thrill to be next to her and just see how beloved she is with teachers and parents. Anyway, she was so nice. So this book is from Astra Books for young readers, and it is a novel in verse, and it explores Garvey. So this is like a sequel to her book, Garvey's Choice. And let's see, what does it say? It covers pandemic and the scary unknown, and I don't know, this looks like a story about healing. She writes this novel in verse in tanka verses, which is a particular kind of poetry, which I'd have to look that up, and I'll put that in the down box. So let's just take a look at here on the back. Garvey is finally happy. He's feeling close to his father, through their shared love of music. Bullies are no longer tormenting him, and his best friend Manny and Joe are by his side. But when school, stores, and restaurants close because people are getting sick, aka COVID, Garvey's improved life goes into lockdown as well. And when Garvey's father gets sick, Garvey must find a way to use his newfound musical skills to bring hope to both his father and himself. Like its companion, Garvey's Choice, Garvey in the Dark is also written entirely in tanka poems. Moving, powerful, and beautifully told, this remarkable novel shows readers how even small acts have large reverberations, and how every person can make a difference in this world, and how, even in the most difficult times, there are ways to reach for hope and healing. So let's, this is an advanced release copy, so like all of them, you know, it's subject to change. So here we have, you know, quite a few poems, because I think they're all pretty short. This is the table of contents. It goes on for a few pages. And here we have the COVID timeline, so we kind of understand what's happening. And I don't know if this is everywhere. This might just be in California, how it relates to Garvey personally. And so this is the prologue. So we'll read a couple of the poems. Prologue. Different, the same. That's my answer if you ask how I am after the invisible beast broke into our house and our world. So maybe referencing the COVID. Garvey. I ride the ripples of song. That may sound silly, but singing heals my heart. And in a way, music gave me the dad I needed. And here's from Angie's perspective. Sometimes I wonder how Angie and I came from the same family. She's a long-legged jock. Me, short, squat bookworm. Go figure. Oh, wait, so actually this is Garvey's speaking about his sister Angie. And then here's a longer one. I'll do this one, Suburban Morning. Taps on my window let me know Joe is ready for our daily game of catch. You'd think we'd get bored, except baseball's how we speak, without using words. Who cares that I'm no athlete? I grab my mitt, meet my friend, take my stance. Let's go, as I always say. Then we play. Anyway, I think Nikki Grimes is just an extraordinary treasure in children's and YA publishing. And her own personal story is in her memoir, also novel in verse, Ordinary Hazards. And that is a YA book and won like a crazy amount of awards. And I didn't realize until I was talking to her, but she, you know, sort of grew up in foster care. And I was just like amazed that back in the day, here she is, like OG, diverse author, growing up, you know, really with no resources, breaking into the children's book industry, which, you know, wasn't really supporting people of color way back when she started. And I asked her, like, oh my gosh, you're the OG, how did you do it? And she just said, like, she just always wanted to write. Like, that was her goal. And I mean, just an incredible talent and gift to our community, and just a real inspiration from what she writes to what she overcame. And anyway, I just feel like she deserves, the highest honors. I'd love to see her get international awards. I just think she is of that caliber. So that's my soapbox. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you will read and enjoy Garvey in the Dark, as well as Garvey's Choice, and enjoy.